Hi everyone, welcome back to the vocal improvisation course. Let's talk about rhythmic freedom now. We have been talking about how to reach melodic freedom. Let's now talk about rhythm. The first thing you've got to do is develop an inner feel, an inner metronome. So if a song goes like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, you should feel inside you 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's an 8-note feel. A 16th-note feel is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's in total 16. How do you develop an inner metronome? And why is it so important? It's important because if you don't have an inner metronome, if you're just listening to the drummer and like, oh yeah, then you should be like a magnet when you sing. You should draw with your energy and your inner rhythmical feel all music together. You should keep the band together. The vocalist should do that. You should not rely on the drummer to do this. If you don't have an inner metronome, you will sing along and you will sound like a karaoke singer, KTV singer. You will sound like a cover band singer. It's as if someone else could have been singing this too. You're singing along. You're not the original singer of the song. That's how it feels when you have no inner metronome. So an 8-note feel, how do you develop it? First of all, you have to have access to a drummer or a drum machine. In this case, this is a MacBook, and the program I'm in is Logic Pro. And when I open it and right-click, I can choose Add New Drummer Track, and then this appears. Before that, I can even add an arrangement, like I can say, like, okay, this will be the intro of my song, this will be the verse of my song, this will be the chorus, this is the bridge and the outro. And when I create the drummer track, it will actually play something else on each part of the song. If you have an iPhone or an iPad or a MacBook, you can also download GarageBand. GarageBand is free on every Apple device. And in GarageBand, there is also a drummer. You just don't have the arrangement button, but there is the same drummers in it. So let's see. Okay, 8-note feel. The good thing about this drummer is that I can turn parts of the drum set off. Now only the hi-hats left, and I'm playing it at 60 beats per minute, and it's 4 beats for each measure. So let's do this. Let's listen to it. You hear it? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so the hi-hat is actually, it corresponds with what you should feel inside your chest ticking. That's the 8-note feel. The snare is mostly playing something on 2 and 4. So it's 1, snare, 2, snare. So the snare is on 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the snare. Let's add the snare. And finished. And then you add the kick, but you can add the kick without the snare first. So the kick is playing 1, nothing on the 2, and then 3 and nothing. So 1, kick, kick, 1, 2, kick, kick, 4. Like that. What you're going to do now is to create that inner feel. There are a lot of options. One of the options is that you just say the beat. So you say kick, kick, snare, and you do it like the hi-hat on your chest. So it goes like this: kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare. So you just say it. You can also beatbox it, so you say a B for the kick and a K for the snare. You could also just buy, maybe you have some like pots and pans, and you take a spoon and a knife or two knives, or you have chopsticks, or you just buy like some drumsticks, or you buy a digital drum, and then you can actually play the kick, play the snare, and play the hi-hat, and you can also play on the right cymbal. The goal is not to become a drummer, so it doesn't matter how you do it. It's also not hard, is it? What I'm telling you now is not hard to understand. You probably already know it. Like, oh yeah, 8-note fill is da 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 3 and 4, and 6th-note is da ba 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 da. So what I'm telling you is not hard to understand. You just have to practice it for a lot of months before you will feel that beat ticking inside your chest. What's the difference between an 8-note fill and 16th-note fill? The biggest difference is that the smallest units of your melody are probably going to be 8 notes. If the melody of the song has a lot of 8 notes, you are in an 8-note fill. When the melody you have 16 notes in the melody, then the musicians will have that 16th-note feel too. So the melody is determining whether the song has that 8-note feel or 16th-note feel. Mostly it's like that. Then you have a lot of music styles over here. You see it on the screen. And I just clicked on the pop rock drummer. But what if I click on the retro rock drummer? I change drummers. And now you can see that the swing knob's on. We're still in an 8-note feel, but now the swing knob is on. What does that mean? It means that the 8 notes are not played anymore like 1, 2, 3, 4, but there's a little space between the 1 and the 2. 1 and 2 and it's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's not 1, 2, 1, 2, but it's not a triplet either. It's not 1, 2, 3 and one note it's missing. It's not 1, 1, no. They're a little bit closer together. So that's what's called a swing feel, because you can see you can swing it up. You can make the distance between the 1 and the 2, between the 2 8 notes bigger, or you can make it smaller. So swing is not a setting, it's a feel. Let's listen to it. You hear it? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you should make the second one a little louder. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so it's not 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's 1 and or it's 1. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Okay, then you add the snare, then you add the kick. And the kick will also be in swing. It's boom, boom, check, boom, boom, check, boom, boom, check. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you just start doing it. So you play that kick with your foot or you say it. And so you should be able to drum this out loud. And then, you will develop an 8th note swing feel. Next drummer, if you click on the hardcore rock drummer and you change drummers, you will see that you have a 16th feel now. This means that the snare or the kick will be playing not just on the 1 or the 2, 3, 4, but they might be playing on the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. On one of those ends, there might be an extra note. Let's listen. Snare, kick, snare. You hear it? Kick, this little kick here and this little kick here is on the 4, on 1 and 2 and there it is on that one. If you say like, oh, counting, I don't know how to do this. How do you do the counting? Well, look at the top here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see it move here, and you can see even the smaller the ones. It's like 1 and 2 and 3, and the little lines tell you where you are. All right. So first of all, it's not hard. You should just practice it. You've got the drummers. The second thing you should develop is not just an inner metronome. You should also create a feel for when 2 measures are over. Let's do this. Oh, wait, it didn't start. It should start over there. There we go. It was finished. Did you feel it? So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. I paused the computer on measure number 3, the first beat. So you have 2 full measures, and then I stopped it on the first beat of the next measure. Why? If the song has an intro of 2 measures, I'm not gonna count it. I will just feel when it's over. I will feel when I should start singing. The same with 4 measures. So let's do it for a moment. You should practice all these 8-note feels and 16th notes and so on. You should practice it by stopping the computer after 2 measures or 4 measures or 8 measures or 16 measures. Let's do this for a moment. That's 2 measures. Now it's 3. And this is the 5th measure. The first beat of the 5th measure, that's where I pause the computer. So if you start practicing drum patterns, also practice stopping. It's very important that you create a feel for when 2 measures are over, 4 measures are over, or 8 measures are over, because all music is structured in 2, 4, or 8 measures. Then blues. Blues is structured in 12 measures. That's a bit off. Most people can't play the blues or can't sing the blues because they don't feel when the 12 measures are over. It's a bit unnatural if you have played a lot of classical music or pop music that it's not 8 measures or 16 measures, but it's 12 measures. So what you can do is you go to YouTube, you type play along blues or backing track blues, you press play, and you try to count along, or don't sing along, just count along or beatbox the rhythm. And when you reach the first beat of measure 13, you pause it. And then you restart it. And then you pause it. After every 12 measures, you pause it. So it's a conscious training. You should count your measures, and after you have been counting your measures for some months, then you've got that feel when 2 measures are over, 4 measures are over, or 8 measures, or 12 measures, or 16 measures. When it comes to jazz, most jazz standards have 32 measures. So you sing the song, and then the piano player, for example, starts playing a solo. You don't want to look at the piano player like, are you halfway? Are you nearly finished? I lost track. No, you should be able to feel like, oh, 8 measures are over, 16 measures are over. Let's wait a bit. Okay, I can feel now. It's nearly 32 measures. It's my turn again. So when you are going to practice that 8-note feel, with or without swing, and that 16th note feel, going over all these styles, using all the copying what those drummers are playing, you should combine it with stopping after 2 measures, stopping after 4 measures, stopping after 8 measures. And once, of course, you can do it already. If I tell you, like, hey, make sure you stop after 4 measures, you will be able to do it. You will just kind of say your head and say, I can do it. You are already able to do it now, but it doesn't mean that you have internalized the length of 4 measures. It takes more time. So it's something easy to do, but you have to do it a lot. All right, that's basically it. And once you have that inner metronome and a feel for the amount of measures, then you have gained rhythmic freedom. If you combine it with your melodic freedom, you will know where you are in the song, and you will not be, people will not say like, there's something wrong with this, the timing, isn't it? It's like he's never really in the beat or whatever. Nope. You will not sound like a background singer. You will not sound like a karaoke singer, a KTV singer, or it will always sound as if it's your song, as if you're the leader of the band. And that's what you want, isn't it? All right.